Hello, future travelers! What if I told you there's a legal, fast track way to live and work in Europe with great salary benefits, family reunification, and even a path to permanent residence? Well, this magic bullet is called the EU Blue Card. In this video, we will discuss what is the EU Blue Card, the eligibility criteria and who can apply, how the system works, and why it's one of the best migration options for skilled professionals worldwide. So if you are dreaming of Europe, this video is for you. And so let's get started. First, let's understand what is the EU Blue Card. The EU Blue Card is a residence and work permit for non-EU citizens. It allows highly skilled professionals from outside of Europe to live, work, and settle legally in the European Union. Now, the EU Blue Card was introduced under the EU directive to address skill shortages and attract talent to the EU labour market. And therefore, almost all EU member states have some kind of blue card in place. However, the specific requirements and rules for getting one might differ slightly. Today, the blue card is issued by all EU member states except Denmark and Ireland. It is also not issued by EFTA countries, that is Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway and Switzerland. Now, EU Blue Card is one of the strongest migration pathways, and it is beneficial because it provides the same working and salary conditions as local citizens. It allows for free movement within the Schengen area. It allows for fast family reunification and also provides a clear pathway to permanent residence, which is usually after 2 to 5 years depending on the host country. Now let's understand who can apply for the European Blue Card. To qualify, you have to meet all of the three conditions. Condition number 1, you must be a non-EU citizen. Condition number 2, you must demonstrate professional ability, which you can do either through a recognized university degree, which should be equivalent to a local degree, or you have to provide sufficient professional experience that meets the job requirements. And the third condition is you must have a job contract or a binding job offer from a European employer. The offer must meet the country's minimum salary threshold. In some European countries, for the year 2026, this salary is expected to range somewhere between 40 to 52,000 euros. Now let's understand how to get a job offer for the EU Blue Card. Now here's where things get exciting. Now the EU Blue Card network is an online platform connecting European employers with skilled non-European professionals. So the first step for you is to create your profile where you provide information like education, training, skills, experience, etc. You can upload your CV, your resume, certificates, and professional achievements. A complete profile increases your visibility to employer. Thereafter comes the second step, which is the employer connection. European employers browse the platform. If you match their needs and requirements, they will contact you, interview you, and provide a job offer if they think you are a good fit. This platform is free of charge and there are no commissions. Then comes the third step. Submit your application online. After receiving a job offer, you submit your EU Blue Card application online. Once everything is verified, your application is forwarded to the immigration authorities of the issuing country. Now, what's special about this system is that it is completely demand driven. You apply based on real job vacancies. It's not point based, you simply need the qualifications or relevant experience. And no language test is required under the EU law, although it always helps to know the local language a little bit. Now let's understand how to apply for the EU Blue Card. Now friends, once you have a job offer, here's how the official application would work. If you live outside of the EU, apply for an entry visa at the embassy or consulate of the EU country in your home country. You submit all the required documents, that is your passport, application form, job offer or your contract with the European employer, proof of your qualifications, and any other country specific requirements which can differ slightly, and so it's best to always check the latest instruction on the specific embassy's website. This entry visa is typically valid for up to 12 months, and during this time frame you can travel to the host country in Europe on that visa. After arriving in the host EU country, you must convert this visa into your EU blue card at the local foreigners office. Now, it's important to note here, if you are from a country that does not require a visa to enter the EU, for example, United States, then you cannot start working until the EU blue card is officially issued to you. Now, the validity of blue card is that it is issued for up to 4 years, but if your employment contract is shorter, the card will match your contract duration plus an additional 3 months. Renewals are of course allowed and are typically granted for at least 24 months, and hence it's important that you apply for it before your current blue card expires. Now let's understand two of the most significant things that you can and cannot do with the EU blue card. You can travel to other EU countries for up to 90 days in any 180-day period on a blue card. But your right to live and work applies only in the host country that issued your blue card. And if you want to stay in another EU country for more than 90 days, or you want to work in another EU country, you must apply for a new blue card in that country. It's very important that you understand your rights and limitations so that you are always in compliance with the immigration rules. So friends, to summarize, the EU blue card offers a legal way to work and live in Europe, a path to permanent residency, and of course citizenship. It's a fast-track employer-driven system to avail opportunities for people who are non-European citizens to work in the European Union, and it's also a powerful opportunity for skilled professionals worldwide. So if your goal is to build a future in Europe, the EU blue card can truly change your life. That's it for today, and if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe and share it with someone who dreams of working in Europe. If you want a step-by-step guide on how to apply, do let me know in the comments below. And until next time, safe travels!